Hello YouTube, and today I'm talking about a topic that I wanted to talk about for a while. I've actually made a recording of it before, but I deleted it because I decided I didn't like the recording I made for it. So here's the new one. It's about why I like the Bleach anime, why Bleach is my favorite. And I'll do this for other animes, but I really want to do it for Bleach because Bleach is my favorite for those who don't know. Bleach is my favorite, but Fairy Tail is also my favorite, but I just like Bleach more, but I just didn't want to take Naruto off my second favorite, so I said, you know what, Fairy Tail is my first favorite along with Bleach. So, anyways, when I get into this, the reason why I like Bleach so much is I just like the fight, and I love the fights, I love the flashbacks, you know, I just really like that. It's just awesome. And for those who watch Bleach, you would know that the fights are really good, and the character design is very good. Like the way that Kubo draws his characters is really good. But the problem is that hardly anything else gets worked on, like the backgrounds. Now I don't really have a problem with that because I really like Kubo's art. But the art's not the reason why I like Bleach, although it has a main part in it because I wouldn't want to watch a series that, you know, it's just the art's terrible. I like the plot, the art's good, so I like it. It makes it better, it makes it easier to watch. And, you know, there's a few animation dirts, but that's in every series, every long-running series. You know, half the time it's in short-running series too. You just don't see it as much because it's not as long. Anyways, Bleach, I just love the fights. One of my favorite fights was Ichigo versus Captain Zaraki. The way that, you know, Ichigo couldn't land a hit on Zaraki, and he couldn't figure out why he couldn't, but he eventually figured out later, like, how to beat Zaraki. Because Zaraki, at the time, he did not have a Shikai, and he just still doesn't even have a Bankai, but he didn't have a Bankai. He was the only Soul Reaper captain that didn't have a Shikai, and he didn't even know the name of his Zanpakuto. But he was powerful enough. His spirit energy was so good, like, so much, that it was enough to be a captain of the 13 Guard Squad without even being, you know, having a freaking Shikai or whatever. And it was just awesome, that fight. I loved it. I loved how Ichigo finally figured out that he needed help from Zangetsu to beat him, and that's when, I'm pretty sure, one of the first times he used Getsu Go Tensho, which, if not the first, it was the second or third. I haven't watched that in a while, so I can't remember. But it was so awesome. He beat him. And, like, Ichigo was injured too, but so was Captain Zaraki. And Zaraki thanked Ichigo. No, not Zaraki, I'm sorry. But, you know, he did. He wanted to fight Ichigo again after that. But that fight was just awesome. Another awesome fight was Ichigo versus Grimmjow. I love that fight because Ichigo finally, like, mastered his holification powers. And then another good fight in the Ronka arc was when Ichigo went up against Ukiura, however you pronounce his name. I've never been good at pronouncing that guy's name. Excuse me for that. But anyways, that fight was awesome. I just loved how he turned into a freaking full hollow and went berserk everywhere. Just beat the living crap out of Ukiura. That was amazing, and that was an awesome fight. And then when he went against Aizen, that was even better fight. Sorry for the long pause there. That's how good the fight was. Aizen, yeah, I like when he comes back after, like, he got his training done, and he's like, I want to fight you somewhere else besides in the city. And Aizen's like, no, you're not supposed to decide that because I'm stronger. And then he goes, like, grabs his face and takes him all the way over to where he wanted to fight him at. And then starts wrecking him, and Aizen gets mad, and he keeps on getting more powerful and more powerful. And then Ichigo finally uses final Getsu Go Tensho and destroys Aizen. Literally, actually what happens is what the Kido or whatever Uehara used on Aizen before it wouldn't work on Aizen because he was too strong. But next to Ichigo, he weakened him, and that was just an awesome fight. I just love the fights. And Bleach, and I love the flashbacks. The flashbacks are amazing. The non-filler flashbacks, by the way. I don't even think they have filler flash. Yes, they do. Never mind. Anyways, those flashbacks are so good, in my opinion. I really, to be honest, I like the Bleach anime better than the manga. And there's a reason for that, because there's certain animes I like the manga better, and I'd rather read the manga than watch the anime, but I still watch the anime, but I just like the manga better. But for Bleach, I like the anime better. It's just because I don't really know. I really just like the anime better, because it's just like the way they did it. And the manga, it's like, to me, reading the manga, I still like it, but it's not as impactful, or like I don't get the feels like I did when I was watching the anime. But besides that, this is really the whole reason I like Bleach. Tell me in the comments below if I kind of carried on this. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. My social media will be in the link in the description below. Please follow me on that. I'm on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. My Instagram page, I'm not really active on that at all. And anime, I could stop being active. But go follow my Twitter, please, because I'm more active on Twitter than I am on my YouTube channel. Anyways, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.